our lives. Without him, guys, none of this could be possible. Put him first. I love what that says. God first, family second, your business, MonaVie third. Secondly, we would not be here if it wasn't for the belief that Steve and Gina Merritt saw in us and their leadership. Thank you so very much. Steve and Gina Merritt, I didn't know them from a hole in the wall. These guys were very, very successful. They took us, they nurtured us, and he was to be the father I never had. Bring and lead up. Where are you? Wouldn't be able to, my God, thank you. God bless you. If I can be a quarter of the man you are, I'm going to be very, very successful and surpass all of my dreams. Thank you so very much. Lino, we love you guys. Couldn't be here without you and your teaching and trainings. We love you. MonaVie! Hey guys, you know what? We don't have a lot of time. I have 4 energy drinks, so I'm going to get right into it, baby. You guys ready? Listen, I'm going to share with you real quick how we got to where we are. My wife and I, God has blessed us in many, many ways. She was one of my very first blessings. I met my wife when she was 12 years old. I was 15. She looked 15, I swear. I know she still does. I believe she's drinking more juice than I am. She's sneaking up in the middle of the night drinking more juice than I am. But guys, as you saw in our video, we've been through many, many challenges. My wife, I don't know how she got pregnant at the age of 17. I'm still trying to figure it out. So we're high school sweethearts that made it out of school without a high school diploma. So with that being said, guys, our whole life has been full of challenges. We had never done network in the past. So this was something very, very new to us. When we saw MonaVie, we were so excited. That's something, you know, just to start and giving you tips tonight, that's something that's such a key in this business. Your enthusiasm, your passion, your excitement has to be there. Why? Because that's what's going to get people around you. And look, I know some people have a hard time getting out of their character or whatnot. Maybe some people feel like they don't have the energy. I tell you what, down in 24 cans in an energy box, right? Drink one every hour on the hour. You're not even getting it on top. You need enthusiasm. That's one thing that we call ignorance on fire when we started. I got excited. I came to one of these events. You know what? Like they say, leadership is born where vision is captured. Thank you, Chris. So that being said, I came to one of these events with Steve and Gina Merritt after sharing the opportunity with me. And I got so excited. We left out of there so fired up. We went out to talk to everybody we knew. Steve and Gina told us, look, we're going to teach you, Mike. I remember the words. Actually, I don't know if he remembers telling me this. I didn't know him from a hole in the wall, by the way. As you know, he introduced us to my baseball coach, my son's baseball coach, who quit 30 days after I signed up. So, hey, anyone who signed you up, brought you into the business no longer in here, it was just God's way of blessing you through them. That's the way I look at it, all right? So that being said, I go and I meet this amazing couple, Steve and Gina Merritt. I met Gina at the beginning. I thought she was out of her mind. I told her how much success she was having. I said, whoa, you must sell a lot of juice. She said, no, I don't sell juice. I was like, okay, she's losing it. How's she going to make so much money not selling juice? But I came to one of these events, I left out of there fired up. I took some product home, I got passionate with it. So I go and I meet Steve and Gina Merritt. Guys, we weren't poor, like I said, we were poor. We couldn't afford the extra O at the yard. We were flat broke. But I thank God I got to call Steve and Gina Merritt. Why? Because he asked me, he shared the plan with me, and he asked me, Mike, how big do you want to go? I said, buddy, I want to pass you. He said, great. I'm going to tell you what it's going to take. Guys, he wasn't afraid to tell me that I was going to need to invest in my business. He told me, look, if you're going to go out there and talk to a lot of people, then you're going to need to share a lot of product. I said, just tell me what I need to do. He said, get 12 cases, guys. That's something that's very important. You need to invest in this business. If you want to become strong, and we're going to make MonaVie a $20 billion industry, $20 billion company, we need to get stronger. We need to invest. We need to promote this as what it is. It's a multi-million-dollar business. You cannot build this business on 1 or 2 cases. So I thank God that Steve and Gina told me exactly what it was going to take. So anyway, guys, I go home. They tell me, look, you're going to go home, Mike, and you're going to call everyone you know. I said, okay, what am I going to say? He said, you don't know? I said, no. He said, good. Then don't say much. Just get them over to the house. I said, fine. Ignorance on fire, okay? So I go home and I start calling everybody that I know. My phone calls were something like this. Chris, how you doing, buddy? This is Mike. What are you up to? How's life? How's everything? Good, Mike. What's going on? Listen, what are you doing tomorrow, 7:30 at night? Whatever it is, you got to drop it. You got to be over at my house. Oh, my God. Mike, what's going on? I can't talk right now. You got to come over. Oh, my God. This is big. tell me, make it about life or death. So I told him, hey, listen, I can't talk right now. This is life or death. They might be hearing me on the phone. Click. 50 phone calls this way. Guys, nobody came over to my house. Nobody. You want to know how many friends you have? Have a tasting party. I love what they say. Figured out right away I had none. So I called Steve and Gina Merritt. I said, guys, I must be doing something wrong. Nobody came to my house. He says, Mike, you did nothing wrong. You just got to go tomorrow, call everybody back and tell them they missed out. Okay? I called, hey Chris, I'm so glad you didn't come over to my house. There was no room for you in my house. I wasn't even in my house. I picked up my cases. I started with 12 cases. So I went out to the street, guys. I did that for 3 times in a row. Nobody ever came to our house. Are you having the same problem? I didn't see that as a challenge. Okay, I was going to find my way around that. The beauty about this business is that you only need 1 or 2 guys. I found one guy. There he goes, Andre, right here. One guy, guys. I connected. I told him, listen. I shared the business with him. He's like, oh my God, he got excited. He's like, Mike, how does this work? I said, this is easy. The best thing ever. Simple. Call everybody you know. Get them over to the house. Don't tell me what it's about. Make them about life or death. I do it all the time. I just didn't tell people weren't showing up. Right? I wanted to see how many people he can get to the house. And guys, he got 8 people. From those 8, I clicked on to another, to another, to another. Kept building depth and depth. I found another person. All you need is a couple, guys. But I'm going to say this. This is what I've learned. It's taken us 5 years to get on the stage today. June 2006, we signed up to MonaVie. And I thank God it's taken this long. You know why? Because we've done it the right way. Most people that you see that they come up, guys, don't be fooled. They put in their time. I love what Dallas sent the book out, 10,000 hours. They put in their 10,000 hours in this industry. We're new to this. So it's a 3 to 5 year business. Understand that. And I came in with that mindset. And this is what I've learned. The first year is about learning what? And learning what well. What do I need to do? I need to show the plan. I need to motivate people. I need to share the business. I need to find out people's whys. I need to have tasting parties. What? And learn how to do the what. Learn the what's well. Number 2, how. How do I share this business? How do I motivate? How do I empower? How do I encourage? How do I find out people? How do I qualify them? That's going to take you another year to do it well. 3rd year, duplicate, teach, and becoming a great teacher. 3 years to get to that point. From there on, now you're now teaching and duplicating people on what to do, how to do it, and helping them become leaders. So that's where we are, guys. It's not a shortcut. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You're not going to build it the right way if you're rushing. This is your first time in a network. And even if you're not, maybe you didn't learn from the right people. I thank God I found Steve and Gina, bringing leader. And another thing I want to thank are all the Black Diamonds who did it before us, because you made it possible for us to believe, you know what, that as you did it, we can one day get there. So thank you very, very much. Something I've learned about this business, guys, and something I've learned from watching the leaders in this business that I follow, it's not what they say, it's how they say it. You can say anything, but it's how they say it. And basically, it's their attitude. Their attitude, guys. And you guys have heard that a lot during this weekend. I've heard attitude. What is attitude? Attitude is simply the reflection of your mindset, of your mentality. So you just got to get in there. Well, what I've learned from these guys is like all of us, we have that little voice that talks to us and tells us, oh, you know, this is going to be hard. You know, sometimes I don't know if this is going to be possible, and it weakens us, and it makes excuses for us. And what they've been able to do, and what I've been able to learn from them, is to recognize that little voice and shut it the heck up, send it to hell where it belongs, and that's the devil trying to mislead you, telling you you can't do this, guys. What we learn is to listen to that other voice, that other little voice, God telling you, you know what? Yes, you can. You know what? It's worth the effort. Go out there, do the work, instead of that other little voice. So I've been able to learn that from them. And once you do that, and guys, how do you get there? You read, you listen, and you participate. Okay? I dropped out of high school because I didn't like to read. Okay? But I hear all these guys who are successful telling us what we should read. So you know what? I wanted it so bad. I'm willing to read. Guys, I read every single day. My car is a mobile office. You walk into them, and most of my team as well. Everyone's listening to audios all at the same time. And we're participating in every single event. Why? Because you need to be around the positive people. It's just something, if you want to be successful, hang around successful people, guys. It's very, very important. Wow. What else?
This for me, I give hope out there to anybody that is afraid to come up here, because this is totally out of my comfort zone. But you know what? 5 years ago, we decided to change our life, and we saw by example, Steve and Gina. You know, they pushed the pedal to the metal. You know, they never stopped. We got great example. They're family-wise. You know, and in their family, they're amazing with their kids. And not only that, but this is business. They've always led by example. So we said, you know, we committed ourselves. You know, we're going to do this. We got to change our life. We got to get out of our comfort zone. We got to get out from our couches. You know what? And do something about it. We got to stop watching those TVs. Turn it off for a season and come on, go out and do it. Make it happen. You got to do things that you don't want to do to get uncomfortable. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable, and things will happen for you. Things will change. You know what? They call me Tuna Supreme. But you know what? To me, that's, you know, that's a compliment now. I don't care, because that made us the people that we are today. And I want to change that.
Guys, I want to talk about one more thing. When we started, everyone was laughing at us. We were the laughing stock of my family members. Nobody wanted to get involved. But you know what? I felt if I had to go out there and talk to new people every day, have you realized that people you don't know believe in you more than the people that do? It's only because they don't know you. Right? No, I'm just kidding. But here's the deal. I learned, you know what, if I have to go out there every single day and make 5 new friends, that's what I'm doing to this day. Because when I've learned this, as a leader, and this is what I wanted, I signed up in this business as a leader, because I'm following leaders. As a leader, and everyone in here, if you're here today, you are a leader, but understand this. Your people who are following you will only do 50% of what you do, and they feel comfortable. Why? Because, oh, this is Mike, oh, this is Steve, oh, this is Rick. And again, that little voice tells them that's not you. It's like when you're going down the highway and the guy who's speeding in front of you is about 200-300 yards ahead of you, okay? And you feel comfortable seeing his tail light, because if anybody gets pulled over, it's gonna be him, not you, okay? You guys all relate. I've lost my license many times. That's how I learned to follow, all right? So when you are going out there, if you're going 100%, your leaders feel, your followers, your team feel comfortable doing 50, maybe 70. What I've learned from Steve and Gina Marin is that they continue to step on it. When that car goes, you got to keep going just to maintain the same distance. So that's something as leaders, we always got to continue stepping it up. That's why we're always looking to turn it up. Why? Because if I know that my team needs to sign up 40 people, I'm going to sign up 80. Okay? If I know that our people need to go out there and talk to 2-3 people, I'm talking to 5 every single day. Guys, you want your team signing up the right way? You start doing things 2-3 times harder than they do. Why? Because in order to empower, encourage, and motivate, guys, you need to do this first. I'm glad that our story and our times has been as hard as it is. You know why? Because just like the gentleman who's going to be speaking this evening, all his challenges, Pursuit of Happiness, Chris Gardner. The only reason why he's able to come here today is because he didn't sit down in his butt feeling sorry for himself. He overcame challenges, and now he's able to motivate and empower others, guys. So you're all going to go through challenges, but that's part of building this business. Embrace the challenges, because every challenge you go through just makes you stronger, makes you better. Listen, guys, this is how we live our day every single day. We ask God to put the right people in front of us that He needs us to pass the blessing out to. We pray to God that He puts the right words in our mouth, and we go out there with expectations. So we go out there looking for it, because I know one thing: He's not going to send them to us. We're going to have to go to them. And just by talking, no, that's not the guy God sent me. No, that's not that. You know what? You keep going out there, and you're going to find the guys, because God's got your people, and no one can touch it but you. God bless you. We believe in you.